I pull them right off. Bring him in the house, come off. I would eat. Get pumped tomatoes, get cheese, get tomatoes.
They're hard to taste.
Yeah. They'll back in the day. And I switch on half with salt and pepper. Sometimes I throw a little olive oil. Yeah.
Welcome. Hey everybody. Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey.
Before he died.
Welcome. Come into the room. Come on in, everybody. Welcome. This is going to be kind of a quick one that I want to come on and share. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started. So be sure definitely to come in and invite your followers. If you're using an Android, swipe up and invite your followers. Apple, iOS, or iPad, Apple device, right to the left, to the right, invite your followers. And do not forget to tap that screen, show that heart love, because your love does matter. So, really quick, you guys, I'm actually out, I'm traveling this weekend, and so I'm not in my kitchen, but I still want to stay consistent and come on and share some great content, some good things with you guys. So I'm actually here in Charlotte with family, traveling, had to help take care of some business, personal family business, but it's all still good, you know, with my mom and my sister, so everything is all good. So you guys definitely please keep us in prayer. But I want to come on and just drop some good tips on you guys, drop some helpful content really quick that can help you guys out. You know, it's the beginning of the year, everybody knew me, knew you, knew everything, you know, want to do better, want to get better with stuff. So turn it down. So I want to help in that regard by giving you some things that I've used that have actually helped me in my weight loss journey, and they can help you as well. And so don't forget to invite your followers so they can come on and get some help as well. So before I go any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Trishelle Florence. I'm a certified life coach, transformation coach. I specialize in nutrition strategy, helping women, and I guess sometimes men, because I help my husband too, find their nutritional niche naturally without breaking their bank. So basically what that means is helping you to shift that paradigm of thinking that healthy eating, natural eating, organic has to be costly. That's not true. It's ways to do things, ways to get around it, and I share tips and tidbits that give you the tools and methods and techniques necessary to learn to get around that. Alright, so basically showing you how you don't have to give Whole Foods your whole check in order to eat healthy or organic. Alright, so today I wanted to come on and give you 5 things you can do now to begin to lose weight, to help you on your journey towards weight loss, or just even a fitter you. You know, some people just want to lose 10 pounds, 5 pounds, that maybe that excess, holiday weight that you picked up during the holidays, from the parties and the celebrations. And some people, so to get back on track, but then some people want to have big goals of maybe 40, 50, maybe 100 even pounds. But before you can get to 50 or even 1, before you can get to 50, 40, or even 5, you have to first get to 1. And there's some things you can do to help you with that. So 5 things. Number 1, I'm going to say, is reduce those simple carbs. Okay, what are simple carbs? Those breads, those pastas, those potatoes, white potatoes. Sweet potatoes aren't as bad. They actually are better for you. They don't have as high of a carb index. So reduce those things. Start, white rice. Oh my Lord! Look for a way to actually get take that from Grandma. Look for ways to actually be able to do those things, and substitute. One that I found that's really good in substituting for rices is cauliflower rice. That is an awesome thing. That's just basically crumbled up cauliflower. You can do it at home, or you can already buy it crumbled. So that is a way to replace that. And then, you know, for the pastas you can do, it's something out here that I found. It's called Naso. I think it's NAYSO. You can go to my Instagram. Please go to my Instagram page, and you can see that. That's on Instagram, My Journey Back to Health. Same handle that I have here, My Journey Back to Health, where I actually have a picture up where I talked about that and I showed that. But that's a good actual pasta substitute that doesn't have, like, I think like one whole like little container is only like 8 carbs altogether. So I think it's pronounced Naso, N-A-Y, I think it's N-A-Y-O or N-A-Y-O-S. So go check that out, and you can see that. And that doesn't have a lot of carbs either. So welcome. So definitely, you know, do that. And like I said, the cauliflower rice, that's a good way to replace rice, you know, but still give it the same texture and even look of the rice, but definitely eliminates all those carbs. Alright, so that's number 1. Number 2 is we're going to cut out fried foods. Oh, I know nobody want to hear that. Nobody likes that. But I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to have to cut out them fried foods. You know, if you want to lose weight, if you want to get towards, you know, a slimmer, healthier you, even just healthier, you got to cut down. Even, I'm not saying you got to totally eliminate them. You know, that would be the best thing, but that may not be possible, feasible for everybody. But you got to moderate them, and you got to try different ways. So I would recommend try broiled. You know, turn that broiler on. A lot of people don't even know how to use that function-only oven. You know, it gives that same crispness that you might get in when you fry. But instead you're not getting those calories or that added fat versus when you would fry something. Another you can do is, if you still want that fried look, you can oven fry. You know, so you would do the same method that you would do, you know, season your meat or whatever you're gonna fry. You either put it in a batter, still put a little grease on it. You know, you would drizzle like a grease across it, or even a butter, and just put it in that oven, and you bake it on a high, I think like 425, 475. You can Google plenty of oven fry recipes, and you'll be able to see. And that's going to give you less. It's not going to be as greasy or as fatty, but still has that fried texture and taste and even look that you may be looking for when you go for fried food. So try those 2 options. So that's number 2, cut out fried food. Try broiled or fried, oven fried instead, okay? Number 3, we're going to replace those refined sugars. I know them sodas, those juices, that high C, all that good stuff like that you just, your body be urging and craving for. Even the ocean spray. If that don't say 100% juice, you are drinking pure sugar. Read the back of your box. That's another, that's a side note, sidebar. I will be doing a webinar to be announced soon on how to read food labels, because a lot of us are eating and drinking crap and won't even realize it. You know, it say on the front 100% calcium when you thinking it's something good for you, but on the back it say 30% juice. So if 30% of it is juice, what's the rest of it? Sugar. And you're consuming all that. Well, the more you drink it, that's what's going on. So you be on the lookout for that. You know, I will be announcing that soon. That webinar that's to come on how to do that. Also, so you know, you want to cut that out. So cut that out through like I said, the sodas, the juices, white sugar. Making all Kool-Aids and white sugar, you know, your sweets, cookies, stuff like that, and even white flour. Again, it goes back to number 2 with the fried foods. Whenever that's sugar as well. White flour is sugar. So when you are putting your chicken or your fish or whatever, you're breading those things in that white flour. You're actually putting the sugar onto that through that white flour. Okay. So instead, let's go for honey. When we want to sweeten our tea, or I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think I've heard you can put honey in coffee. Maybe try it, see how it is. Or if not, you know, you can use the agave. Stevia is a way better option. I don't, you know, back up like stevia. I don't back up what's those artificial sweeteners like Equal and what's the other one? One coming that's pink. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. But Equal and those other ones like that, I don't, you know, if you're going to use anything, the best one would be stevia. Stevia does have a unique taste to it, but it's way better for you. But the best, and then you can also use raw sugar. It's okay if you wanna. Sugar is sugar. But if you gotta use something versus that white processed stuff that come by the pound, you can do the raw sugar. And then maybe eventually find your way over to the other stuff that I mentioned of the honey and the agave. And the reason agave, I always talk about this, the reason why that's so good for you is because that does not spike. That's really good for diabetics because it does not spike your blood sugar. Where all these other sugars go right to your bloodstream and spike your blood sugar levels. That is a slow release. So it doesn't spike anything. It's a slow release and a steady release. So it doesn't spike you and have you on a sugar high and then you crash it. Okay, so that's agave. But the ones to try versus the white sugar and the sweets and the white flour would be the honey, the agave, stevia, and if you gotta do any kind of sugar, at least start with the raw sugar and then maybe try those other ones that I mentioned. Okay? So that was number 3. Number 4. 4 is start moving consistently. Okay? Weight loss is 80% diet, 20% exercise. Yes, you can do all the things above, and that's great. And you will lose weight without it. You will and you can lose weight without exercise. But exercise is like the ice on the cake. We're talking about lose weight, but I said ice on the cake, right? So that's the icing on the cake is the exercise, and it doesn't have to be anything strenuous. It don't have to be nothing deep. It don't have to be 7 days a week. Your biggest conundrum might just be getting off the couch right now. Okay, so even if you just start, my whole thing is consistently. I said start moving consistently. So if your consistency right now is only 1 day a week that you can commit to, you know your schedule better than me, than anybody else. You know your availability right now. You know your things you're able to do right now and commit to. So because you know those things, be realistic in setting your goals. Okay, so even if it starts with just 1 day, one or 2 days a week, you can commit to. But maybe walking, let's say 10 to 15 minutes a day, or it's getting cold outside. They get all kind of 10, 15 minute, the exercise fields you can get in your home. You have to go out here and spend a fortune on a gym membership, $7 to $8 a month, and you'll never go. Because if you ain't getting off the couch to go just to to do anything, what made you think you can get off the couch to go to a gym? Get off the couch, go put on some clothes, get in a car, and go drive somewhere, and then exercise, move when you get in there. So if that's not your reality, then don't set yourself up and waste money. So like I said, you can go to the library and rent exercise DVDs. You can go to thrift stores and get stuff. It's a way, and it's ways to get stuff without having to break the bank again. That's what I specialize in. So get what I'm putting there, y'all. Pick this stuff up because it's good. Alright, so that was number 4. Start moving consistently. And like I said, it could be 10 to 15. You can start with just 1 or 2 days a week. Start from there, get consistent with that, and when you get right with that, and you feel like, okay, you want to move up, and you see when you have more availability in your schedule or something like that, then start moving up, okay, to maybe 3, 4, 5 days a week. All right, but the healthy recommendation is at least 3 to 4 days a week. But like I always say, any exercise is better than no exercise. Okay. It's going to get those joints moving, get those limbs moving, and get that flexibility, that agility moving within us. Alright? So that's number 4. Number 5, last but not least, replace those veggies instead of fruit. Oh, I know I just broke your heart. I know I did. But guess what? Fruit, it's a better choice when it comes to versus a cookie or orange. Apple versus apple turnover. Yes, that is way better of a choice. However, fruit still has sugar in it, and it's natural sugar, but it's still sugar. And sugar converts into carbs, which convert into fat. Okay, so we want to limit that intake on that as much as possible. Now, what I will say is that berries are, they don't have as high of a carb index as most other fruits. So like your raspberries, blueberries, even strawberries to an extent, those berries, those ones are a better choice when it comes to a fruit, because they don't have they're low in carbs and they high in antioxidants. Okay, so we want to replace those veggies replace those fruit with the veggies instead. Okay, so let's try, instead of snacking on an apple, let's snack on some maybe celery and peanut butter. Let's snack on a cucumber or broccoli with maybe some ranch sauce. You can dip it with some ranch. You ain't gotta overdo it, but you can just dip it. You know. So those are ways that you can do that. Okay, so that was number 5. Replace their fruit with those veggies instead. Okay, so alright, you guys. So let's recap. So the 5 things you can do now to help you start losing weight. 1, reduce those simple carbs, which means those bread, pastas, and potatoes. Number 2, let's cut out those fried foods. Let's try broiled and oven fried instead. Let's replace, number 3, replace refined sugars of those like white sugar that you buy in the bag, sweets, and white flour. Let's try instead some honey, agave, stevia, and if we have to do anything, raw sugar. Number 4, you're gonna start moving consistently. That consistency can be for you starting off maybe 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever you're going to commit to, but stick to it and get right with that. Then build upon that. Okay, 10, 15-minute workouts, whatever. Anything that just gets you, start you moving that you can do consistently commit to, and then from there build up to eventually that at least 3 to 4 days of the recommended a week. Okay, 3 to 4 days a week. All right, 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 days a week, of exercise. Then number 5, last but not least, was replace fruit with veggies instead. Okay, so when we're snacking, instead of us snacking on, maybe some orange or an apple, let's try reaching for that celery and some peanut butter. Let's try a cucumber or broccoli, and we can dip it with some ranch sauce. Okay, if you gotta start with something, or maybe even cucumber with hummus, that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome snack. That's protein. That's with those chickpeas, and it's, like I said, carb. That's really actually carb free right there. So, alright, guys. So that is what I have for you today. Thanks so much for coming in. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. And be sure to tap the screen and show some heart love, because your love matters as well. And if you have not started yet, follow me yet here. Be sure to hit that prayer pip in that corner and hit so you can be notified when I come on and I'm sharing dropping this information and giving you that good. All right, and then as well, if you have not yet started following me, if you have not joined my list, please, I invite you to come and join my list, join my squad at bit.ly/mytravelsquad, bit.ly/mytravelsquad. That's a capital M. That's the first link in my bio. Okay, so you can be first to be notified of anything that's coming out, get first tidbits, discounts, and also the free monthly tips, tidbits, and content sent directly to you. All right, and recipes. Yep. Good, quick, simple, healthy recipes that'll be sent directly to you once you join that email list. And that's bit.ly/mytravelsquad. That's the first link in my bio. And be sure, if you have not yet gotten your copy of Simple Healthy Recipes for the Confident Woman on the Go, be sure to do that. That is, you can get that on bit.ly/Simple Healthy Recipes, bit.ly/Simple Healthy Recipes, bit.ly/Simple Healthy Recipes. I'm sorry, bit.ly/Simple Healthy Recipes, and that's it. You can download that directly to any of your device, your cell phone, iPad, tablet, and take that with you anywhere you go. I always have a arsenal of healthy recipes at your fingertips. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow later, and enjoy your evening. Be safe and take care. Ta-ta.